Our expectations is just not about economic growth or political stability in our country. How about being able to breathe in some fresh air, for starters? How about the safety of every citizen, especially young girls and women? Look at the rising cases of rape in our country.
Rocking Mama to Real Mama, Mamta B.
It has been a crazy, crazy, crazy March. Ever since we turned the pages of the Looney solar calendar and stepped into the month of the fire horse year, nothing has been the same ever since. I feel like my nervous system is on a constant treadmill. Tired eyes and sore thumbs, scrolling for the news, refreshing the buttons on our screens. It's about keeping up to date with the war that is happening in the Middle East. How many more missiles to be launched? How many more innocent lives at stake? Meanwhile, in Nepal, the past 2-3 weeks, all we've been doing is scrolling and refreshing our buttons, keeping up to date with the election results. We had such a rapid transformation that most of us did not see coming. Honestly speaking, the whole election experience still feels surreal to me. To start with, the whole world was in chaos, but we in Nepal managed to pull off a peaceful election. That to me was something I had never expected. What just happened? It was a rather incredible election that we had in Nepal. As we were sitting and talking about it among friends and families, the best way I could possibly explain this experience was what it felt like was, as a nation, we all tried to break out of this long and toxic 3-decade-old relationship. One that we meant to leave many years ago, but we stayed on because we thought that people will change. We hoped that there would be changes. We dreamt of new things. We dreamt of new chapters that never happened. We still stuck into that relationship with all of those fake promises. And then finally, everybody thought, enough. It didn't matter which political party you were affiliated to. It felt like everybody came together to break out of this rather old and toxic relationship and move on or, try an experiment with a new one. Am I ready to move into a new relationship? Yes, I definitely am. Especially after surviving it through 3 decades. Definitely. Also, as a mother of 2 Gen Z children, a woman in my mid-50s, someone who likes to speak her mind, I definitely am looking forward to the new political scenario in Nepal. But am I going to go into this new relationship blindfolded? Absolutely not. Awareness has reached a completely new level. I am going to be watching out for all of the red flags that were there in the old relationship. I am going to hold the leaders accountable. I am going to look out for results, and I will only give credit where credit is due. In Nepal, we all have this one bad habit of hero worship. And this is the one thing we all have to stop right now. We all tend to glorify leaders and politicians. This has been there for decades, and I've watched it up close. We literally worship them as heroes. We treat them as gods, Hajur, Hajur, all the time. Like, there was just some superheroes that descended on earth. We help actually to build that pedestal. And then we put them up there in this high status. And then we act surprised when they look down on us and expect us to give them the respect. This is very much our fault. We have to learn to understand that the elected people are just normal people and they are there in that power position because we voted for them. And now they have to collectively get together and work. Glorifying the leaders is not what we should be doing. We should be holding them accountable now. Raise your voices, raise your issues, talk about it. use your voices on social platforms, bring up issues, and hold each and everyone accountable. Our expectations is just not about economic growth or political stability in our country. How about being able to breathe in some fresh air, for starters? How about the safety of every citizen, especially young girls and women? Look at the rising cases of rape in our country. Official reports say that 4,000 cases of rape is reported every year. Now, that's just the cases that have been reported. Imagine the thousands of other cases that go silent. We really need urgent, stronger protection measures for our young girls and women in our country, and efficient legal enforcement. Our nation can never be free or can never succeed if its women and children are living in fear. So, as we now move ahead with a completely new political scenario, let us be positive, but at the same time, let's transform this old hero worship, this glorifying of leaders. Let's change that into watchful expectations. Let us keep our expectations high and keep our praises in our pockets. Wait till the work is done and give credit where it is deserved.
Hits FM 91.2.